So everything you're seeing right here is a manipulation to wipe out every single person that was in a buy and over leverage position. After they've been wiped out, the next thing I want to see is a continuation to the upside to create a new all-time high. Because right here, we've still created a much larger. What is this restaurant right here?
Low resistance.
Low
Exactly, low
resistance.
resistance. We have a monthly fair value gap resting right here. Look at the monthly fair value gap. After mitigating this monthly fair value gap, what time frame would we like to see the market break?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Exactly. We want to see a 4-hour break of structure. And right here is our 4-hour high and our 4-hour low. And right here is a break of structure on the 4-hour time frame. After a break of structure, what do we want to see?
A retest.
Exactly, a retest. I think my son might want to be coming in here, but my wife is not letting him, so he's angry. So it's fine, baby. If he wants to come in, you can let him. So right here, we can see a significant break of structure. After a break of structure, we want to see a retest. What we now do is we look for areas of interest that price will retest. And the only area of interest that I can see significantly is this is the major move to the downside before breaking this structure. This right here is our major move.
Yes.
If you can't see it, I'll show you how you can see it. Even though this price action is quite tricky, but if you make it the line chart, if you use the line chart, can you see how the line chart literally showed you the last move to the downside before breaking that structure? That is why that area.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way you can easily. So this is one easy way to spot the last down close candle on the higher time frame if you can't see it clearly. Just make it the line chart. Now you can see that this right here is the last down close candle, but look, there's fair value gap.
Yeah.
So instead of me
Yes.
looking to buy from here, I will prefer to wait below here. The moment price comes below here, I will actively be looking for buy opportunities.
So wouldn't you want to see a break
Yes, I'll wait
on
to
lower
see a
time
break.
frame?
I'll wait to see a
Okay.
break. Now, you can wait to see, this is daily, you can wait to see a 30 minutes break, or you can scale down to 4 hour to see if there's a fair value gap there. Is there a fair value gap here?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. That means you can wait in here and wait for a 15 minutes break of structure in here. Once price is
Okay.
down
Yeah.
here, wait for 15 minutes. If you see a 15 minutes break of structure, you look for a buy to continue higher. And what is resting right
So
here?
low resistance.
Exactly, low resistance. You want to ask a question, Ghost time?
Yeah. So this pay you talked about this NASDAQ 100. You said that is a high. The pay is always. I forgot how you put that, but it has
Volatile.
high volatility. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So is it that we must see that break and retest before we buy from maybe last down close candle or a favor leader?
So
Or
you
will
need
will price do something like it break the structure and just start going up?
it can do that if it wants to because this market is massively bullish and there's so many billions of dollars that are waiting on the sidelines to get in. They are literally stacked up and ready. We retail traders, we get driven by FOMO, fear, greed, but the institutions are not driven that way. They already have professionals that they pay to literally just press the button. Just press the button. That's all you're paid to do. Once it's here, press the button. The button is buy. That's all you need to do. That's all. So for this one, once you see a 15 minutes break, just look for either the high that got broken or look for a fair value gap. I'd recommend you just use a fair value gap.
Okay.
So all you do now is once you see price come down below here, you now start looking for something like this. This is all you want to see. You want to see a break of structure and then a retest. Any fair value gap you see, even if it's at the high side or low side, just use the first one. Now, the reason is
Yeah.
because this, to answer the question you asked, God's time, this pair can be
Yes,
very
boss.
volatile. Now, you can say you want to wait for price to come down lower, and it will literally just tap the first one here and just continue higher because it's so eager to go to the upside, despite the fact you're seeing this move to the downside here. You can see how, can you see how we mitigated a monthly fair value gap here and we broke a 4-hour high? This 4-hour high is really very, very high, but we rallied exponentially to break that high. That is to show you the bullish momentum. A lot of buy positions were placed right down here. So once we come down here, we're looking for those buy opportunities for us to get in. Now, the reason why I do this analysis and I point them out is so you guys will have confidence in looking for areas to take trades. And you don't really need me to tell you, okay, buy here, trade idea, entry here, stop loss here, take profit here. So you
Yeah.
just, because if I'm just always telling you guys, buy here, trade idea, entry here, stop loss here, take profit, you will never learn anything, I promise you. You will just depend on me and just be like, yeah, Henry will send me a trade today. Henry will send a trade. And then for the rest of your trading career, you'll be dependent on me. But
Yeah.
at least now you're seeing how the analysis is done. You now know how to enter. You know where to enter. All you want to do now is to use the entry model to get in. That is all you're doing. Use the entry model and get in. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
boss. Yeah.